My good followers, I greet you all. I'm Akpanakpana Sukuo. I have come here today to address the madness in Anambra State. Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, a professor of economics, a man whom people expected so much from, because as it is said, to whom much is given, much is expected. Soludo came up with a very plausible campaign manifesto, and a lot of people bought into it and began to follow him, and then people thought he was coming to rewrite the wrong. Unknown to anyone that Soludo was going to be the colossal failure he is today. So without taking much of your time, I want to tell you that I'll be playing a video here, and that video is what just happened in Oba, Anambra State. This is just a tip of the iceberg of what has been happening in Anambra since Charles Chukwuma Soludo took over power, ranging from economic deficit, or ranging from economic hardship to social vices, cultism, hooliganism, the insecurity that is on its peak. We have a lot of things that are so negative to talk about, but we are going to, put much energy into, expatiating this current menace. Now, before we go into that, I want to tell you that I have a video that will be helping us carry out this, and that video, the pictures, the video itself is an eyesore, so it doesn't support any social media viewing standard. It violates, so I can't play it here because it's an eyesore. It's an eyesore. It's an eyesore. It's nothing worth holding on to. It's nothing. It's not something you want to see. The blood spillage is too much. The disaster is too much. It's too much. It's pretty alarming. So I will be playing just the audio, then I will give a little hint, touch it, and then that will be it. You will see. I just want you to hear what people around are saying. It's unfortunate that Soludo have been hearing this thing because it's almost an everyday event in Anambra. He is a very deaf to the cry, man, deaf to the cry of his people. All right, let's not take the whole of today giving preamble. Let's see the video.
Life and direct. Direct now back. Life and direct. Life and direct now back. Life and direct. Life and direct now back.
I greet you all, lovers of freedom. This video will not be too long. I am addressing this to Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, the governor of Anambra State. Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo You're a professor of economics. You are supposed to know better. You came in with some deceitful campaign, and a lot of people counted on you, thinking you were going to do anything better than your predecessors. Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, I don't know whether your family don't advise you, or they do advise you, and you are the very person that is a recalcitrant that don't take advice. Then I want to tell you, in case you don't know, you are a very big disappointment, and of course a disgrace to the world of intellectualism. I am saying this owing to the fact that a lot of people had banked on you, counting on your intellectual prowess, that you were going to do something better. As a professor of economics, let me not start with your mistakes. You said, and that is what people expected, that you are going to turn the Anambra resources and the environment and everything around into fortune, which was what was expected of you. But of course, you have by yourself become misfortune. You formed an anti-court squad. Nobody should be surprised, because every governor that comes, no matter how foolish the person is, must form one thing or the other. Just a few days ago, I was thanking you that you are waking up from your dream world, where you think just by fighting IPOB, stopping sit at home, and making sure Nnamdi Kanu doesn't come out, so that you will be relevant, because a lot of you think that when Nnamdi comes out, none of you will be relevant again. I will close this chapter by playing on Sonkwa's program, where he said what I want to say, or part of what I am saying now. Now, you said you are going to stop hooliganism, toutism in Anambra State, whereas in reality, you have the record of the the worst government with the worst toutism status. Every nook and cranny of Anambra today is filled with hooligans, whom you empowered and call them Operation Akodo, whatever. A group which by itself is a menace to the society. A group which has organized itself to make life a living hell to Anambrarians. A group which has extorted worse than even the police from the Anambrarians and the people. In fact, the group that almost caused an interstate crisis, that is, I think that should be between Edo and Anambra, because they don't know boundaries. They extort, exploit, and humiliate, brutalize everything that comes in form of human. That is the group that you, Charles Chukwuma Soludo, instituted. We used to hear in the Bible that a particular biblical injunction where it said something like, can anything good come out of Nazareth? It should be now, can anything good ever come out from Soludo? Can Soludo ever produce anything good? Your name is now almost sequel to failure. Your name is now almost synonymous to failure, disappointment, and anything negative. One will say you, Papa Lulu, you are doing a weightlift gym. Who are you impressing? your house is on fire, and you are busy, you throw party, you do dancing, these things. Who are you impressing? Soludo, you are becoming almost a brutal disaster to the people of Anambra. Aren't you aware? Or could it be that your family do advise you and you don't take it? And Oya de Kwera an advice on Aboto Aganafia, because when he was told that maybe the cloth is torn because of Ituno, he goes out naked to the public. Soludo, your Akodo, the video I just played here, have just caused another menace to humanity. Another menace. This happened in Oba a couple of hours ago. Your Akodo caused a fatal accident. Fatal one. Very drastic accident. Lives have gone. Soludo, your government is almost synonymous to that of Buhari. Every nook and cranny of Anambra State is bleeding today. Insecurity is in the high heaven, in the peak of it. Who knows the security outfit you created that I was thanking you? Who knows whether they are not going to be another group of organized terrorists? Soludo, I just called you. You have just been a man in consistent history of self-rubbishing. You have never disappointed your village people. I mean, those that want you to never be useful. Why would you not listen to people's cry? A lot of people have cried about your Akodo terrorist group. Akodo gang of hooligans. People have cried of their extortion, their exploitation. People have cried of their brutality. Soludo, does it mean your own governorship doesn't have its ears down or its ears down to know what is happening in the streets? Your group, the gang you created, Soludo, they are terrorizing the human environment. They are terrorizing the Anambra people. Soludo, your gang of hooligans are constituting nuisance. End that gang of hooligans. Lives continue to go down. They catch people, they corner them, collect their phone, do transfers. I did a program last year, 2024, which is now about 8 months of 6 to 8 months ago. It was a pile-up of crime by your gang of hooligans you called Akodo. Soludo, you have always associated yourself with just what is anti-people. You got involved in the mess of a security outfit, Ebubatro. You created hooligans that you said you were going to end. They extort, they make life a living hell for people. Soludo, and you went as far as doing deceitful things, photoshoppings in the guise of, in the name of you having time, a sit out with Mazen Namdekano from the DSS correctional facility or detention facility. You, Soludo, why didn't you just if you don't know what to do, why didn't you just step down and ask somebody that has the capacity to? Must you be there? You have just involved yourself with me, and a lot of other people who believe in Biafra. We don't like P2B, but you did a very detestable thing against P2B. P2B was in the court when he won an election. He was still contesting what though was a joke by itself. The joke by a blind man. But you as a brother, even if you are not supporting him, you were not supposed to be the first one that will be running out to go to, identify with the person that is in contact with your brother, no matter what. Soludo, what has happened to your conscience? Look at how many lives that have been lost. When you are forming anti-court and the intention is it not to have a stable or a healthy human environment for Anambrians, and also having a good security, and as well by the reason of the security, economy will be boosted or fostered. Now, what are you giving to Anambra people? Economy of Anambra is shrinking because of the consistent insecurity, the hellish environment, the hellish economic atmosphere that you have created with your terrorist groups. What are you doing, Soludo? Why not listen? Why not hearken to the voice of the ordinary people? What kind of a leader are you that people are crying, wailing, gnashing teeth in the face of this kind of economy, and you don't want to make any difference since everything is politics? Ebube so was asking you the energy you are using to fight him, sending people. Why not you convert or divert this energy? Convert it to something positive. Use this energy to create wealth and give security. What is your problem? Soludo. I will not want to go further, but a word they say is enough for the wise. Count your teeth with your tongue. Soludo, you have not done any good. Soludo, you still have time to correct or rewrite the history. Thank you all people who pay attention to me. I am Akpanakpana Soko. Everything, anything that concern our land, because I refuse to acknowledge the barrier, the boundary that is created by artificial boundary created by foreign powers using African indigenous people, the Fulani, because they were trying to have a narrative that will divide the old eastern region, such that there will be no strong force to stand their oppressive unity that they are imposing on us, which has cost nothing other than pain to our people. What is it, Soludo, that you don't know what this is? Soludo. I will sing with your name if it is only thing that you will hear and understand. Soludo, you must desist from your evil. All right, lovers of freedom, that said, we want to now tell you how Soludo also, against the impression he gave you earlier, he went to see Nnamdi Kanu. He began to create impression that he is working assiduously to see the release of Nnamdi Kanu, to the extent that at a point he now said something like he used his state house to pass a law, and that begin to show billboards, and stepping forward to say I'm going to be shorty the release of Martin and all of that. These things were all political. It cannot be even equal to what he said, how he held town hall meetings talking about Biafra, only for you to see today that he is the person that even stand much stronger to oppose anything Biafra. In fact, that is even his first assignment. as immediately he resumed office. So let's show you what Nonsonkwa is showing us, what is revealing. So after that, we might be drawing the curtain for this particular program. Thank you as you join us to see that. This is it.
The government Imo State about it. No today. Hanucha hapa, hanucha. Ogo for security and insecurity in Imo State. Some people are out there, especially in the Fulani herdsmen. Yesterday, one guy says, "Sibata, we both are a lot of gold on the side of Forola. Like when the Fulani herdsmen, Uzo Forola. You know. Now, one of the Uber guy, be a guy there because the guy may escape. The guy up. Then the Uber guy na sikia mapo. The Fulani herdsmen are choya whatever call an issue. You know. Now that guy, akaji mabe ho ono de akodubua. But can we also? And you could look for all that road to the bad. That road to the bad. I could go for all, and you could go off, and you could go pins, and you could go iaba, and you could go naked. I know could go irete, no could go robe, I'm a go hubi, even the anime, the Fulani herdsmen on a but now I'm in a new place. I will play this voice note so that you will listen. Awareness can be created for our people. Every community where forest guard. Every community where forest guard. Mburu governor echi forest guard ahụ. Agaghị m eji egwu. Agaghị m eji forest guards egwu egwu. A ga-eme ya ọnọrọ n'iwu enwe forest guard in every forest enwere n'Imo State. Ma enwebe forest guard in Imo State. Ya mpụ ka anyị na-akọ. And the government achọkwa n'ịma. Ihe anyị na-ekwu na atọrọ ndị mmadụ onwebe ihe government Imo State mere about it. No today. Hanucha hapa. Kanyama reason haja banket. So let me play this this particular one now.
Everyone will make kidnapping now. This Owerri about road. Na Air Force base, and back of Air Force base, Air Force hospital. So honestly, so I had about the money. So on that about express road. So all by the thing she got.
So Ndebi Abala, be very careful. Ndebi Olako, be very careful. They are expanding. Be very, very careful. The Kuala Abala no Olako now. To even the Hana and Pampa, the Fulani herdsmen. Every community, when forest guard, Chekwan or you know. Government is not ready for you people. It's not ready to protect your land. It's not even ready to protect you people. They got an 5 million, 10 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million.
Okay, this is not a particular voice video from Nonso Nkwa. Maybe I have deleted it. It's okay. Then there is this other video, but there's something here. Okay, before I comment on it, I will try to remember. This guy, Paul Achebe. I will play it. But before I play that voice, that Paul Achebe's program, I want to show you what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in very few seconds.
How many Fulani governors are prepared to kill bandits? I didn't say normal people. I'm talking about armed
dangerous bandits. How many Fulani governors? Go and read your newspapers, you will see it there. Fulani governors are negotiating with them, giving them arms, giving them vehicles, making sure that their life is no longer a mystery. But see, they come down to the south, they tell you, give us land for Ruga. Go and kill your people to prove to us that you're one Nigeria.
Hold it there. So even that Paul Achebe's program, I will not bring it here. I think I should, while addressing something in the brig here, I will bring it in. So for now, do have a very good time. Take good care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay safe. And pray to God to help us, because the situation we find ourselves, it is only God that can help us now, especially given that there is this confusion. But then, thank you for coming, giving me your audience. Do good to share, like, and subscribe. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please hit on the subscription button. There is a place also, like there is a bell indication, bell symbol, bell, bangam bangam. Click there, it's called notification. Once we come up, you will see it. And drop your comments, respectful. Make it respectful. It's okay. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great afternoon. Bye.